Alright, so I'm going to be doing another comparison video in 4K, and that's going to be with Pennywise, the original one from the 1990s, and then the remake. And let's go to see what they look like and the movies. Tim Curry, Bill Skarsgård, and this is actually the GameStop exclusive variants, where you can see George's arm, and I'm going to be showing comparisons and stuff like that. So this is him, Pennywise, but this time he has some blood on his outfits. And this is the Tim Curry one. This was the first one I got, and then I got the GameStop exclusive one. And overall, when it comes to these clown movies, pretty freaking creepy, dude. And also, I do have the Blu-ray movies to go with them, because I did grow up with this. I did grow up with these movies, basically. So this is the first one right here. And then, the remake, part 1, the classic cover right there. And then, of course, part 2 of the remake, which is going to now lead into a TV show. So by the end of the video, if you feel like commenting, and if you happen to have any of these yourself, go ahead and comment which ones you have. This one also has a holographic, cover. You can make it say "I Heart Dairy." And then right there in the corner it says GameStop exclusive. And so this is all real quick before I go into the figure comparison. This is the box size. Cool difference. The artwork is cool. How it looks like in the back. Missing posters, and then the different styles you could put Tim Curry's. And that is going to be the beginning of this video. So let's see what they look like. Welcome to Ryan's Lost Media. So the first one we are going to look at together is going to be the one from the remake with Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, the one from GameStop exclusive, and I'm going to show it under some different lights because some people like to have different light settings, different RGB lights, and different shades of color when they post their horror figures. So I'm just kind of showing an idea of different vibes that you could put out with your displays of this figure. So now this is how it looks when you have them right at the package, when it's looking right at you. That welcome to dairy vibe that Pennywise has. And this is the pose I like to put him in. He has this balloon that says "I Heart Dairy," which is the place they're from, which is all the kids go missing. And speaking of kids going missing, there's one missing right there. Except, it's actually, to be specific, little George is missing his arm. So he's waving goodbye. And I think that's the main difference between this version and other versions of this Pennywise from the remake, is that this version comes with blood on his mouth, blood on his clothing, and then he has his fingers are a little bit more messed up from the blood, and he has his alternate head, which looks cool under certain light poses. It's up to the viewer, whoever likes to pose these figures in their type of lighting. And here's some close-up shots, 2 changeable heads, and a little close-up of that balloon just to give it that nice touch. Now, visually speaking, this one is my favorite because of its really great detail and its numerous balloons. But when you have this figure posed with a little stand to help keep him steady, and you have him under some lights, such as this one I'm about to show you, this clown figure really pops out with a purple shade lighting. It's able to be discussed if you like that blue filter, which I'm showing right now, or that violet type of vibe lighting that's on this, this figure, depending on where you want to put them in your display case. So now I'm showing off different changeable heads. This is the one where he gets, hit in the face with that slingshot, and then his face starts melting. And it was really cool to see that as a youngster on the VHS tape. In fact, I think I want to watch some Pennywise when I'm done making this video. So, with that being said, I do like to post these figures with the movies of the figure, because I'm pretty sure we like to do that as collectors, because that acts as some sort of poster. And this is just a different type of filter I have on the iMovie app if anybody wants to do this to their action figures, because the color schemes on the color pattern on this figure, you put under certain effects and the lighting comes out pretty trippy. Now I'm spinning the box around so you can see what it looks like when you pick it up from the packaging, And like I said before in the beginning, to look for an authentic seller. And once again, just having these figures by themselves in their box with the lights shining on them already makes you go, oh hell yeah, that looks so damn sweet. And once you have them together, look how that packaging looks, folks. That balloon next to Pennywise, that's awesome. So to finish off the review, I would say to if you're gonna get any of the two to choose from, the remake or the original, I'm gonna say to, if you're gonna get one first, I would say to pick up the original and look for an authentic seller. And another reason why I would say to get this one first is because I happen to grow up with the original one. Like I remember going to my grandmother's house, watching it with my cousin, and we would just be scared. But anyway, I would say to get it. So definitely pick this NECA figure, and also pay your respects to the actor who played this Pennywise, Tim Curry. Thank you, Tim Curry, for your performance. You were really good. And also, some people might not like this movie because when some people watch the original that was made for a TV show, then it got put into a movie, some people think this movie is corny. Some people think it's silly. It's not. It doesn't. Some people may not like the way the Stephen King movie is like shot because of the different time periods. And I was creeped out by this movie. So to have it these years later in the Blu-ray, maybe it is on 4K. I'll look for the 4K Pennywise movies eventually. But for right now, I would say to pick up the NECA figure. And along with that, if you are a fan of the remakes, I would say to pick up their DVDs as well as their NECA figure. But I'm not sure if they have any more GameStop exclusives. Maybe you can check eBay, or you can check out the different, Pennywises that they have to choose from that are from the remake. But yeah, I like that pose right there. That was good. And when he's holding the little boy's arm. So that's gonna be my end of the video. If you happen to get one off the bat, I will say to get the original and then get this one right here. The only thing I'm gonna say next is thank you for watching, and to pick up whichever Pennywise you want to have in your collection, looking over your other figures to put next to your horror wall, your horror display case, and of course your own private horror lair. So thank you for watching. That's going to be my end of the video review for these two figures. Well made. The paint is awesome. The gore that's on the Pennywise 2019 where he has the blood spattered, the GameStop exclusive. I remember when I went to GameStop, I went to actually get a game, to pre-order a game, and then I saw it right there on the wall. And then I was like, hey, let me see that. And the cashier opened it up. I looked at it and I was saying, you know what? I like that this is an exclusive. So definitely look into maybe getting a collector's case, like another case you could put these figures in, or something like that. Do what you want to do when you have your collection, but definitely pick these two figures up. And that's gonna be my end of the video. Peace out.
Once again, I would like to say thank you for watching.